Serge Sagniradno joins us now from Kyiv. He performed on WGN Morning News with the band Leonid and Friends. Good morning, Serge. How are you doing this morning? I know you got your family out. How are they doing?
Good morning. Yes, my family is in a safe place right now. They crossed the border to Poland, and our friends, Mark Webb and Doreen Pocket, they helped to get through. They spent more than 25 hours in a line, but they made it, and I'm happy with that. Well, just a few minutes ago, I talked with another radio station, and just about my house, our air defense system destroyed Russian fighting jet, and unfortunately, that fighter jet fell down on a civil district on the left bank of the Dnieper River. We still don't know how many people died or injured because of that.
Wow. Serge, I was reading an article this morning saying that Kyiv has essentially become a fortress thanks to the people the residents like you that live there. And the article, it said that the morale is still good, that everybody is in good spirits. How would you describe the scene right now?
Yes, that's correct. Well, they definitely will have no chances to capture the city, well as all of the cities that they entered. They didn't capture it actually because civil people who live there, they are starting riots. They go out on the street and saying to Russian soldiers to go away. Well, as the situation in Kyiv, they for 12 days they are trying to surround us, to circle the city. Unfortunately, they are unable to do that, and we are happy with that. But as they are doing with other cities they cannot capture, like Kharkiv or Chernihiv, or suburbs of Kyiv like Hostomel, Irpin, and Bucha, they are just starting to destroy and shelling with missiles and fighter jets, like we just heard half an hour ago. And unfortunately, that's their strategy.
Serge, let me ask you about fighter jets. We've been talking about this for 2 weeks, and the Ukrainian president would like fighter jets. The U.S., though, is concerned about escalating this into World War III. What are your thoughts about whether is it worth the risk to get fighter jets, maybe to push back more aggressively against Russia?
Yes, we know the concerns and thoughts about Third World War, but unfortunately, we understand here that this war just began 2 weeks ago. Not everybody still admits it, but it's already started. So it's just a matter of time, because they will not stop on Ukraine. It's obvious for everybody. They're shelling the nuclear power plant station, and nobody understands what is their goal. If they want to capture Ukraine, why they are destroying everything.
Serge, we're hearing stories of children dying from dehydration, that there's not enough food, that there's not enough water in certain cities and villages in Ukraine. What supplies do you need on the ground in Kyiv right now?
Well, in Kyiv, we have all supplies that we need. We are not surrounded by enemies, so we have everything. But unfortunately, in suburbs like I mentioned, Bucha and Hostomel and Irpin, people are cut it off from the escape routes. And well, our military is trying to help them, but they are shelling these civil people who are trying to escape with heavy arms. And well, yes, unfortunately, yesterday one small child died because of lack of water, and in Zhytomyr they destroyed civil home and 5 people died, including 2 children. Unfortunately, it happens every hour.
Well, Serge, we appreciate you joining us. Please stay safe.
Thank you. I will do my best.